Hi, Caroline, Professor Sebastian. Just a quick video here to give you some feedback on your exam 2. We shouldn't be very long because you did great. And just talk to you a little bit about the final exam, and I'll take care of that kind of business stuff up here front. So first of all, in exam 2, before I reviewed your exam, you had a score of 86.67. And after reviewing your exam and your work, you now have a score of 92.67. I took a look at your overall percentage grade, make sure it matched up with Canvas and all the grades are being calculated correctly, and you're at 96.11 right now, which is a very solid A. You're doing a great job. So just keep it up. Whatever you're doing is working for you, which is great. As far as the final exam, just know that the first 50% of the final exam will come directly off of exams 1 and 2. So study exams 1 and 2 from weeks 1 through 4 there. And my feedback videos I've sent you as well. And then the second 50% of the final exam will come from quiz 5. 25% will come from quiz 5. And the remaining 25% exam will come from the 2 homeworks in this last week coming up here. And then you got to take the exam sometime on Thursday or Friday. So 5 or 6 days and you'll be all done. All right, so hang in there. You're doing great. All right, so talking about exam 2. Whoops, I don't want you to see all this, darn it. You shouldn't have seen everybody's. Okay, so let's see, exam 2. All right, so looking through, you had all of this stuff correct on my math lab all by yourself up until question 17. Question 17, took a look at it. So when you're working on question 17, you have correct. So you didn't have the parentheses here. You did the right thing, taking the natural log of both sides, because you got to get these functions of x out of the exponent. And down here, you started to work it out correctly. You got quantity 5x plus 4 times natural log of 7. That allows you to bring the 5x plus 4 down. This allows you to bring the x minus 1 down. So it's x minus 1 natural log of 5. And then it just became a very simple algebra mistake here, I think, where you forgot to subtract on this side the minus 4 natural log 7. You just made it 4 natural log 7. So you were missing that minus sign. All right, that's what you were missing. So you did good. I went from 0 up to a 0.9 on that one. And then 18. On 18, you have this equation, this logarithmic equation you need to solve. So you brought the 2 logs on the right-hand side together correctly. You got 2x minus 3, so then equals 3x plus 6. You solve that for x, you get x equals minus 9. So this is correct. Here's the problem, however. If you look back at the original equation, you plug in x equals minus 9, then that gives you log of minus 7 here for this guy, and log of minus 21 for this guy, and you can't take the log of a negative number, so those don't exist. That means we really don't have a solution, because x had to be minus 9 for this algebra, which means there is no solution. Okay, so I increased your score there from 0 to 0.4. On question 19, so this is the exponential growth, or actually decay problem. Let's see, half-life 46 hours. Yeah, you just kind of said you had no idea. So let me go ahead and help you understand this. So this model right here, a equals a naught e to the kt, is exponential growth or decay. In this case, it's exponential decay because we're talking about half-life of something. So what this means is this tranquilizer, this substance, will decay to half of the original amount that you had in 46 hours. So every 46 hours, half of it goes away. So whatever we had initially, A0, 46 hours later, we're going to have A0 over 2, right? Half of it. So that's what this equation says. So when t is 46, you plug in 46 for t. Your A is now A0 over 2 because that's how much you have left at time t equals 46. So the A0s cancel. You get 1/2 equals e to the 46k, and you can solve that for k. So this is your decay constant. You plug that back into the model for k. And then they ask you what time, how long will it take for the drug to decay to 80% of the original amounts? In other words, 0.8 times A0. In other words, A equals 0.8 times A0. That's what you plug into the model for A. Again, the A0s cancel. Solve for T now. When you solve for T, you get 14.8 hours. And really, that's pretty good. Everything here, there's something down here on question 27. Let's see, question 27. Okay, so we want the cosine of minus 9 pi over 4. So minus 9 pi over 4 is the same as cosine of minus pi over 4, which is root 2 over 2. For some reason you wrote 2 over root 2, and I assume that you just accidentally transposed it, but I just want to make sure you did or not. Because 2 over root 2, which would end up being root 2, when you simplify it, that would be secant of minus pi over 4, not cosine of minus pi over 4. So increase your score there too. So bottom line is you did really good. You're doing really good in the course. Keep up the great work. If you have any questions at all, Caroline, don't hesitate to reach out and ask.